And Jonathan, let me ask you about another bombastic allegation, or at least bombastic reality that you guys portray in this same chapter of the book, which is that Mr. McCarthy also, according to your reporting, called for more members of his caucus, other Republican members of Congress, to have their Twitter accounts cut off, the same way that Trump was cut off from Twitter. He's also denying that he said that. What is your reaction to that denial?
I can't quite do a Maddow-style justice here, but I'll try. If you take yourself back to this period, January of 2021, remember, President Trump was widely seen after January 6th as potentially inciting a second attack on the Capitol. And so Twitter took action and removed him from that platform. And so what McCarthy is talking about is he's hearing from his fellow GOP leaders on this call about some of the more bombastic tweets from far-right members of the House caucus who are, looking for any rationalization about the attack of January 6th. And McCarthy says out loud on this call, can't they take their Twitter accounts away too? Which is striking given his tough talk today about taking on high-tech companies, big tech companies. In this private conversation that we have on tape, he suggested that those big tech companies that he wants to crack down on actually should crack down on members of his caucus, the very members who he is now courting assiduously to try to keep happy so that he has the votes to become Speaker next year. And it's a striking moment in this conversation because he's almost pulling his hair out. You can sort of hear the anguish in his voice as he's talking about, what else do I have to deal with beyond President Trump and my own members? And he's deeply frustrated in that period. And once again, the McCarthy office denied that fact. And it is a fact. It's on tape. That he said this, sort of pining away, hoping that Twitter could strip some of his own members of their accounts.
So just to underscore this, just to be clear, Mr. McCarthy and his office have denied that he said he was going to call Trump and tell him to resign. You have it on tape. We just heard that he, in fact, said that. He has also today denied that he called for members of his own caucus, other House Republicans, to have their social media access cut off. You've also got that on tape.
That's correct. And we have a lot more on tape from this period, which is at the highest levels of American politics. It is sensitive, it's delicate, and it's high stakes. And we have it all on tape. And it's going to, I think, tell a very different story about this period than the story that many people are trying to tell right now.